I just don't understand.
So, this is our second week. Second week of Dallas's haircut. How's everybody feeling about it now that it's kind of second weekend?
Dallas does what he does.
Fuck Dallas, man.
Can you maintain
My sentiments exactly.
Not fuck Dallas. Dallas does what he does.
Listen, Dallas Penn is Dallas Penn. God bless America. At the end of the day, when the facility's here, find out how many black people are here tomorrow.
It's gonna be a problem.
It's gonna be a problem.
Get ready for combat. No escaping. Get ready for combat. Get ready for combat. No escaping. Dallas on the format. Get ready for combat. Get ready for combat.
And you were tuned in to the new and improved, pauseless, and end-free Combat Jack Show, www.pncradio.fm. We got a lot of things popping tonight, man. We got Smoke DZA in the house.
Smoke DZA.
We got Mr. Motherfucking eXquire.
Yes.
And right now we got our boy George 7L from Good to Go in the house.
Get on down, get on down, get on down, get on down. GetOnDown.com.
Tell the internets why Get On Down is on the show right now.
Well, we have a lot of special releases. We got one coming up Monday. We got a Raekwon special release coming up. But slow down.
What kind of special releases?
Box sets, more or less.
Sets.
Mantelpieces celebrating,
Merchandise.
Total merchandise. Paying tribute to classic albums we all grew up on, and people who didn't grow up on them can, just have a special version. Yeah.
Last month when I got hyped over, it was the last month or 2 months ago when I saw the re-release of GZA's Liquid Swords.
Yep, the chess set. Yeah, exactly.
And then I find out it's you guys.
Yeah.
You guys are doing some crazy stuff, man.
We're trying.
So you tell us some of the stuff that you've put out before, man.
Before we put out the GZA chess set. We got the Old Dirty.
Now, how was the response for the GZA chess set?
Oh, it's been great. And he was in town in Boston. He was doing a lecture at MIT talking about Liquid Swords. And we linked up with him beforehand. He's touring right now. Actually coming up touring. He's going to be doing Liquid Swords from start to finish. And he just bugged out over it, because in every situation, you reach out to management, let them know what's going on, but people are busy. And
now, did he open it up?
Oh yeah.
See, because you guys sent me some stuff, and I will not open up. The product because it looks so special. One of the things that they sent me a couple of weeks ago was a reissue of Boogie Down Productions' Criminal Minded. A 9mm shaped USB containing the entire album.
Exactly, yeah.
Which is crazy.
That was one of the first things we did. We did that about 3 years ago.
How was that received?
Good. It was good. I mean, the parent company does a lot of physical media, which is regular CDs, and obviously that's dying out. So doing these kind of, releases is a little more intuitive to what's going on today. So
I gotta say, I love the package.
You love holding that package, right?
Yeah, I'm putting both hands on the package right now.
How's it feel?
It's hard.
Okay.
Oh man,
how'd you get in this business, man?
In the Get On Down business?
Yes.
Or just,
the Get On Down business, man. The Good to Go Get On Down.
Yeah, the Good to Go. I've known them all for a long time. A lot of people at the company are my good friends of mine.
Right.
Through the group 7L Esoteric, we put a lot of stuff through Traffic, the distribution.
Okay.
And and just they're all family over there. So.
And were they doing non-hip hop stuff before you came on?
No. They were doing a lot of hip hop.
Right.
And they still do.
Right.
Just on like I said, on more the distribution side.
So what is your role?
My role right now is I came in to be the face.
Okay.
Talk to people and coming up with the ideas. Like I brought a prototype of something we might be doing for next year over there.
Okay.
And it's like a round table. We talk about what would be good.
They bought a lot of boxes.
Yeah.
Now what are we looking at right now? I know this is like the next release.
This is top secret. Nobody's seen this.
No one's seen it. Now the cameras,
except for Just Blaze.
This is not G-Code. The cameras. You guys are shooting this. You're not going to have this up before. When is this coming out?
Monday the 17th.
This is not going to be up before Monday. Okay, so they can shoot this. Yeah. Now this is we're holding this black box.
Yep.
Tell us what we're holding, man.
What's inside?
Tell us what this big black package I'm holding with both hands right now.
Man, it's a.
you know what's going on.
Yeah.
We're not using the.
I was
anymore.
listening.
We're trying to evolve. We're trying to be more mature.
I got you.
We're trying to be more accessible to all our constituents.
More well-rounded, you know.
Yeah.
Accessible.
There you
Free and open. Gapingly wide.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, that was OD. Just. That was OD.
I'm gonna take advantage of this.
So
it's I can't really go into the description of it because again that's under wraps too. But it's in line of what we did with the Old Dirty and the DZA. This is Raekwon, only built for Cuban links.
The purple tape.
The purple tape.
So now you gave us strict orders not to open this until you gave us the approval to open this.
Oh no, yeah.
And we can't describe.
I want to see a reaction.
Can we not describe? We can't describe.
No description, no photos.
No Instagram.
No Instagram.
I already put it on Instagram.
Yeah.
Not bad. No, I didn't.
Okay. So when can we open this up?
I mean, right now, if you want.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh, so this is okay. It's got some. All right. Oh.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is crazy. This is crazy, man.
How you gonna play that though?
Snap.
Oh, snap.
Internet's the purple tape.
The purple tape. Yo, internets.
The
When does this come
purple
out?
tape.
It comes out Monday.
This comes out Monday.
Yeah.
And where can it? Monday, what's the date Monday?
The 17th at 12:01 a.m.
17th of September
Yes.
at 12:01
a.m.
a.m.
www.getondown.com.
Getondown.com.
Yep.
What is the price point for this, man?
We're still toying with it, but I'd say about $50.
$50. Now this is for the true collectors.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now what else? This is crazy, man. This is really crazy. Now you got media outlets ready to jump on this?
Yeah. That's part of the thing. This Monday, Complex is going to be doing a piece on it.
Nice.
So exclusive.
Have they already done the piece? And
Yep. So so for everybody else who wants to see it, that'll be a good place to. And they're actually doing things on other stuff we've done.
Okay.
So like the Far Side, and we do other stuff too. Like we did an Arthur Russell record set.
Now, what else was in there? I know that there was the Dominatrix Sleeps Tonight.
We did the 45 for that.
Right. And what else
and
was
we
in
did.
that set?
We had Mantronics, Fresh is the Word.
Right.
We had
Love that.
Yeah, and we had I'm drawing a blank, but we had
Because all I have is
Dinosaur L, Go Bang. Yeah, on 45.
Go bang to go
No, you
bang
didn't
go
give me
bang.
I didn't give you that. All right.
Wow.
Now you bought a whole bunch of other toys. With
Yes,
you.
those are for
what's in those boxes?
what's in the boxes? What we got?
Internets.
All right.
To prove that we're not selfish.
Nope.
All this swag in here. We want to give you guys the opportunity
We have
to win this.
we have these puzzle packs we did for
Wow.
Cool G Rap, Live and Let Die.
Okay. Now, how'd you come up with the idea to do puzzles of cover art?
I don't know. It's kind of a cool idea, isn't it? I mean, it looks cool. I don't know. I think a few people. Everybody's having kids now, so they want to have something to.
Right.
And we're getting older. This is a little for maybe the older audience. So
Right. Now, what's been your biggest selling item? Your biggest
biggest selling item
so far?
The DZA has done really well,
Right.
in a shorter period of time. I think because the things we're doing picking up more steam. The Old Dirty was out longer, and that sold really well too. But I mean, those are neck and neck. But the DZA is,
And you guys got a favorable review in Pitchfork.
yeah, we got 10 out of 10 on Pitchfork,
Nice.
which was kind of shocking.
Right.
For the company itself or for a specific release?
For the DZA release.
Oh, no.
Now let me
Yeah.
ask you: is it difficult to get the licensing rights to these products?
Sometimes, yeah, because sometimes the labels, they're. Like for them, it's not necessarily a big money maker, so they're
Right.
not like gonna pick up steam to get the paperwork through and all that.
Now-
and sometimes they're confused as to what we're doing.
Now, do you ever get any beef or any complaints from the artists themselves? Because the artists aren't necessarily involved in approving these rights.
No, I mean it's through the label, so it is legit. Everything's
Right.
legitimate, and we do our best to reach out to the artists to do stuff, but sometimes it's just between timing and I mean, just maybe they're, I don't know.
I have a question on the business side of
Yeah.
things, and this is something I've been wanting to ask you. So when you obviously license, say, Enter the 36 Chambers or Liquid Swords, whatever, from the label to do these re-releases, the manufacturing costs, because they're probably quite a bit extensive,
Yeah.
is that on you guys?
Yeah.
So they just basically give you a license to reproduce this music and package
I mean,
it
and they have to
awesome.
approve it,
Of
what we're
course.
doing, of course, and yeah.
So the labels don't actually incur any costs.
No,
in doing
they're
this.
making.
They
They're
just have to
making.
say-
They're making.
Yeah,
They're making
they just
money.
have to say,
Yeah.
okay.
And then ultimately
Yeah.
you make your money back.
Exactly. Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now
What
what
just bugs me out? Well, there was a reason I was asking because it
Yeah.
kind of bugged me out why a label would even, if you're basically giving them free money.
I mean, that's the thing, and even it's a tough sell sometimes with stuff. You know, it's just they, like I said, they just drag their feet a lot because it's just. I mean, especially like this. You're gonna do cassette in 2012.
Right.
It's like.
now,
Somebody at Sony sitting there like, why you?
Yeah,
want a
like
cassette?
why? Because again, like physical media is like a slowly.
Does the cassette play?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What?
Yeah.
the purple tape plays.
Yeah.
What?
The purple tape plays.
Plays.
Now,
You're gonna make me go on eBay and buy a Walkman.
now, how many of these do you make?
There's only 1,000 limited to
1,000. And this is
1,000,
per
that's
each
it.
product?
No, the other stuff we've done more, but
Right.
just because this was a little more involved.
Right. Is this your highest price point so far?
No, the far side was around
Okay,
the
now
same.
what's in the far side?
Actually, open that. You can open that up.
Okay, so
This
now,
is dope.
now you've seen this too.
Yeah, I got it.
Now, how did Just Blaze? How does he get to see all of this shit?
I don't know. We were DJing something in Boston together, and
Yeah,
you
we
know,
did a party in Boston together. I think we've spoken on Twitter a couple
Yeah, before.
times
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
previously, and the connection was already there. Real recognized real.
What's going on here? This
But
is,
did you peep what's happening when you open the
Yeah.
box?
wait, I can't.
it plays a song when you open it.
Okay, you hear that?
These guys are
Crazy.
nuts.
This is crazy. This is crazy.
So I
Now,
mean,
when
in
did-
your
when did-
production meetings, you guys are doing drugs.
and do you smoke weed, sir?
I don't. I do not.
You don't smoke weed.
No, I drink.
So how do you come? You drink.
Yeah.
Do you come up with these ideas
Well,
in your most lucid state?
No,
or
it's
when?
kind of like you go at it like what would I want to go in the store and buy? What would be the craziest thing? And I mean, I think some of these have been out before in special deluxe packaging. Well, not like this, but anniversary reissues. So it's like, how can we up the ante and do something that's I don't know, eye-catching and fun at the same time because you're putting it up. It's like a conversation piece. You walk in somebody's studio or whatever. It's like, what is that? You know?
Now what are those? Damn, you bought a lot of toys, man.
yeah.
No, and thanks so much for sending me the DVD of 80 Blocks from
Yeah,
Tiffany's.
I got that here.
I watched that last week. That movie is official.
Do you have that? I need that.
That movie is official.
80 Blocks from Tiffany. Thank
80
you.
Blocks from Tiffany.
Thank you.
Rapping with
Thank
the
you.
Ricks. So you
Yeah.
guys also release a lot of DVDs?
Yeah, we're trying to. Yeah.
What so far what DVDs have you released?
Just the ones here, the Big Fun in the Big Town.
What is the Big Fun in the Big Town
It's
about?
it came out. It's been on YouTube over the years, like in
Okay.
bits and pieces. It's
Right.
a documentary, and it just never officially came out. It's for like the PBS of Finland or whatever.
Okay.
And he actually has footage from stuff he did in the 90s. He was trying to do another one. There's footage of him interviewing Ice Cube online, but he actually didn't have a full-on video. But this is the first time it's ever been available in full
Nice.
in its full glory.
Nice, man.
And
Nice.
we have a vinyl kind of counterpart to it.
Nice.
And we got the 80 Blocks from Tiffany's.
Which is a great movie. Did you
Yeah.
ever see that? Did you ever see that?
I haven't seen it yet.
It's crazy. It's about.
There's been a couple of screenings around the city.
It takes place. It's a documentary that took place in the 70s. It was shot in the 70s about the gangs that were up in the South Bronx. 80 Blocks from Tiffany's. It was official. Did you bring you bought a copy of Rapping?
Yeah, I mean,
our
Ricky Powell is New
Our
York
executive
legend, so-
producer Chris Morrow is a
Yep.
big fan of Ricky Powell.
Okay.
So definitely want to. Yo, you bought a lot of toys, man.
Well,
you bought a lot of toys.
Get on
Thank
down.
you.
Definitely shows love.
Yeah.
Now, what's next? What's the next? Can we see the prototype that you have?
Yeah, I mean, this is not as big, but I showed Just Blaze yesterday because
Okay.
I figured he'd appreciate it.
See, there are very few people who are really going to appreciate what this is right here. The koala.
I'll pass it
on-
over
yo,
so you can.
You might not get this back. So
Now, can you talk about the science of it without really revealing what it is?
Well, I mean, this is less. I mean, again, this probably won't happen, but the science behind it is kind of like a DJ carrying briefcase. It'll fit your laptop. We're gonna try to, fit your records, your earphones.
But actually, can we talk about the licensing, like with the logos and labels that you have as well?
For the t-shirts?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Like, because that kind of ties into
Yeah,
this.
exactly.
So like some of the
I give you
really
that?
seminal indie labels of the 80s,
Yep.
such as Sleeping Bag.
Yeah, Sleeping Bag,
Fresh,
Fresh,
Party
Streetwise,
Time.
and Party Time fall under the Warlock umbrella.
Right.
They have all the rights to that. So it's it's non-exclusive.
But you guys
but-
have been doing gear with the with
yeah,
the logos
with the
from
original
all
logos.
these-
Yeah,
from all these
exactly.
vintage
Because
labels.
we've been doing, we did like Mantronix vinyl. We did,
Right.
Cash Money, Marvelous vinyl. So
Right.
we were working with the label.
I didn't see that one.
Yeah, it's,
That's
and Nice and Smooth. We did the first record. So we were working with them on doing these, and it just
Right.
came up like, why not do T-shirts?
You know what it
'Cause-
reminds me of? and I know we've spoken about this briefly, but back in the days when you would open you
Yeah,
open the covers of the records, like on the liner art.
Exactly.
You could buy like swag directly from the labels.
Yeah,
with
we
the icons and the logos on them and whatnot.
we have a few
This
of
shit
those.
is so dope. This shit is so dope. We are so geeking
that
out.
we have in that.
Atomically.
We are so geeking out right now. First and foremost,
I mean, just go through that verse.
I know it.
It's one of the greatest testaments.
Socrates' philosophies.
yo,
And hypotheses can't describe how I be dropping these mockeries. Lyrically performed on robbery.
are you guys
Play
up
with
on
the lottery.
Are you
Possibly they spotted me. Battle Scar Shogun. Tremendous when the pen hits.
Tremendous. Ultra
Blind side forensics. I inspect you.
To the future, see Millennium.
Killer Bee Soul.
50 gold.
60 platinum.
Are you guys up on Up North Trips?
Up North Trips.
This is that man right there.
pass
Ev
it on.
Boogie.
Up North Trips
You know Ev
is
Boogie?
Up North Trips is Tumblr crack.
You know Ev Boogie.
Okay.
Do you know Ev Boogie?
Ev Boogie.
Do you know Ev?
Mass Appeal.
Do you know
Up
him?
North Trips?
Do you know that's him right there?
I know that's him right there.
Oh, you know him.
I didn't know
already.
that was him right there.
Yeah, that's Ev Boogie right here. Yo, Ev Boogie, welcome to the Combat Jack Show.
Ev Boogie.
Thanks for making this happen, man.
Definitely,
Now, you
thanks.
linked up with Get On Down.
Absolutely.
Now, and what do you exactly do for them, man?
You know, I do a lot of creative consultant stuff based on the work that I did with Up North Trips.
Which is a great Tumblr,
yeah,
B.
thanks.
How
I
many
appreciate
years now?
it.
2 years?
Nah, probably closer to 3. Man.
3 years.
Yeah,
What? Only
definitely.
3?
Only
I
3,
feel like
yeah,
I feel like
09,
Up North Trips has been
09.
around for like 7-8 years.
Time is not the same as
Yeah,
real
that's
time.
a long
Yeah.
time in internet years.
Yeah.
Internet
yeah.
time
That
is a long
Tumblr
time.
thing was a baby when I really
like
started
dog
getting
years.
into it.
Now,
Yeah.
now, internets, if you don't know, Up North Trips is an amazing Tumblr that really pays homage to, I guess, the early years of hip hop. I wouldn't even say hip hop music, but hip hop culture, sports culture, everything that
Definitely.
kind of like even the fringes of hip hop. You cover it, man. I
try to.
What's your inspiration, B?
Hip
Like,
hop.
how'd you get? How old are you, man?
No.
Why you
that's cool.
Stop doing
I
that,
mean-
Dallas Penn.
My inspiration would definitely be hip hop. I mean,
Right.
what I grew up on, and what you're seeing is a reflection of me, my memories. You know, Up North Trips started. Just kind of was collecting images and putting them up, and I remember one of the first things that propelled me to continue. I put a picture of an album cover up, and somebody had replied through Tumblr. Oh, hello, album that I saw on the floor of my Mazda in 7th grade. You know, so what I realized is these images were conveying feelings to other people that they were very different
Eliciting
than what I was
responses.
doing. They were, yeah,
Right.
yeah. And I think that hip hop photography is a lost art today. You know, stock images and the internet, a copy and pasting. Nobody really pays homage to the older photographers.
Shout out to Ernie Paniccioli.
Yes.
Shout out to George DeBose.
Is it Paniccioli or Panicoli?
I don't know what the F it is for Ernie.
Ernie
Shout out
E.
to that big Indian MF.
Yeah.
Innovator.
Now-
I mean,
now-
dudes like that need books. You know,
Right.
I really feel like it very much runs in the same line of what Get On Down is doing. Is as we hip hop fans, let's say 80s and 90s, become older, start to own homes and get coffee tables and fireplaces with mantles. There's things that we can put up there. You know, we're not too old that we're not collectors of things, but we're not young that maybe we're so inspired about what's force fed us through pop culture today. So, you know, came across George through what I did. He actually approached me from seeing what I did with Up North Trips.
DJ 7L, sir.
DJ 7L in the building.
Yeah.
No government's here.
No government's here.
No government's here.
But, you know, Up North Trips is something I still do on a daily basis because it's inspirational. It's very different. I like to say that while people, for the most part, are focusing on the now, I like to really relive the then.
And you're getting a lot of recognition right now.
I'm trying, man.
No, but I see you're getting a lot of
appreciate it.
recognition.
Yeah.
I'm seeing the retweets and the whole nine.
Right.
And I do have to personally thank you, man, because you've been supporting us from day one, man.
Man,
You've
I
been
appreciate
supporting us
it.
from day
I
one.
appreciate it.
And I think it's an honor that you're up here today, man, with all these gifts and the whole nine. Ev Boogie, where can people find you, man?
Tumblr, Twitter, you know, upnorthtrips.com. My Twitter is @EvBoogie, and then @UpNorthTrips, which I keep the personal and Up North Trips very separate. You know, Up North Trips has its own. What I did with Up North Trips is I want you to come away with your own feeling. I don't want to blame you with my own editorial of what I think those things are, because that happens too much out there. Too much editorial, too much commentary, and you take what you get from it, you know, and people appreciate that. But that was done intentionally rather than.
Who's Karma and Terry?
Who's Karma?
Nah, I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you, man.
Why, you know them?
No. You said commentary, but you. I've been into it. I'm fucking.
Oh, you knew Karma and Terry.
No, I don't know Karma.
They're out in the green room. They're out there in the green room.
That's a bad
You're
joke.
listening to the Combat Jack
Yo, Ev, man, thanks
Yes.
for stopping through, man. Up North trips, man. Get on down. We got all these toys. Let's go to a music break. You're tuned into the Combat Jack Show, WWWPNC Radio.
Stop saying the N-word.
Stop saying the N-word and stop pausing. We'll get that work. You're tuned into the Combat Jack Show, WWWPNCRadio.fm. So there's a lot of shit going on tonight, B.
There's a lot of
There's a lot of
in the studio tonight. I mean, we constantly at the Combat Jack Show keep it Amistad in the booth.
Amistad.
Like Amistad hot.
And we got the AC pumping.
Yes. But we got a lot of brown skinned brothers. We got a lot of true African, motherland, all right, up in here.
One of my favorite quote unquote new rappers coming up in the game.
I appreciate that.
And you gotta love the way he brodied his debut on the Combat Jack Show.
The last time he was on the Combat Jack Show, he came in with a goon squad. We were in the middle of interviewing another rap group.
Straight brodied,
and you
straight brodied the microphone.
Straight brodied came in Brooklyn.
Like really, that's how he came into the rap game too.
Nah,
Unapologetic.
I was just saying,
He had the boots laced up, came in and chased motherfuckers out.
40 belows on.
40 belows, B. Internets. I welcome to the Combat Jack Show, Mr. Motherfucking eXquire.
Yeah.
What's up, sir?
Clap for myself.
eXquire. I fucks with you, man.
I fuck with you also.
I fucks with you, my
fuck
nigga.
with you also.
I can't. We can't say nigga anymore.
Oh, you can't say nigga?
It's inter office memo went through. We feel that some cats feel that we limiting our marketability and the whole nine. So we're trying this. We can't play the pause game anymore.
Talk about it.
This is the new Negro Show.
Is your mic on? Is your mic? You got the. There you go.
Can't talk about it. That's what it was.
We can talk about it.
It's the new Negro Show.
Oh, man.
Wait. Educate me, cheat code.
If you're discussing internally that we might be limiting our audience and limiting our appeal, you don't take that and then discuss it with everybody.
There's no filter.
There
So now we
has
gotta
to be-
start-
Now there has to be a certain.
So now I
amount
gotta
of-
start-
Well, actually, it is a filter if you can't say
Now I
that.
gotta start censoring.
There's already a level 1 filter because we're not using certain words anymore. So now we have to filter the fact that we're not using it. You don't
We're about
draw
to get
attention
corporate,
to the fact.
B? We're getting so
This is
corporate
not
right
corporate.
I
This
mean-
is about progress.
now. About progress. Okay.
Hey, Dallas, what is with the shades? What happened?
Yo, eXquire, man. A lot has changed, man. For
Yeah,
you
a little bit.
since the last time
A little bit.
we saw you, man.
Just a little bit.
I mean, I'm watching the evolution, man, and
Yeah,
I
yeah.
am so. First of all, I'm really happy for you, man.
Thank you.
Congratulations on your deal.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't congratulate me yet.
Don't congratulate you yet.
Yeah.
Why not?
Congratulate me once I succeed. Don't
But the
congratulate-
check cleared, right?
It's money. Money's
I mean,
nothing.
Money is nothing.
Money's nothing. Money's
Where?
irrelevant.
Where?
Nah, I'm saying money's irrelevant.
Okay.
I look better this time though.
Now you lost
yeah.
weight.
Yeah, I look
You know
better.
what I'm saying? Where the chains be? Where the chains?
Oh, they home. They
They
hanging
home?
up, man. We chilling.
I wanted to tell you. I was watching one of your interviews, man. And you were talking about one of your chains.
Yeah.
That's symbolic because it was or represented one of the chains that somebody stole from your mom.
Yeah.
Tell me about that, man.
Oh, nah, I got a Nefertiti piece.
Right.
And gold Nefertiti. And my mom's when I was younger, she had the same chain. And I was walking with her down. What was that? I'll tell you the block too. So it might have been like Brooklyn Ave, New
Right.
York, right there,
Brooklyn,
Atlantic.
Brooklyn.
What was the cross street?
Atlantic, like Atlantic and like Dean.
And you was with her. You was a
I
shorty.
was with her, little, and some nigga just came. I mean, some Negro, some unmentionable black male.
It's the new
came up
Negro Show.
and just yapped her.
And you was there.
And yeah, we was chasing them, but I was little. I was in the back. She was chasing
How
them.
old were you, man?
I might have been 5. So
How did that feel, man?
felt helpless.
Right.
So then, when I started wearing jewels and all that, I got one.
Okay.
And it basically just symbolized like, now I'm an adult and like my mother never had to worry
Those
about
issues.
Like that. Exactly.
So now you're a professional rapper.
Yeah,
B.
yeah.
You're on paper.
Yeah, sure.
How did that happen, man?
I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm still trying to wrap my head around it myself, man. Honestly, you want to know the actual cliche story of how I got a record deal?
Give me everything, B.
I tell you what, the cliche story, I want to know what it was like when you toured with Despot, Killer Mike, LP. And I mean, because that had to be like the first tour where you.
That was my first tour, period.
Okay, first tour, period.
Yeah.
How many
Jiggy.
states?
It was like 25.
25 states.
Yeah, some 15. What was it? 30. Something.
30 states.
Something wild, yeah. It was cool, man. It was a good experience. I loved it. I could do that. I actually think I could tour for a year if I had to. Like,
Good. I mean, so that means you were eating right.
Yeah.
You were getting rest.
Yeah, it's getting right. You know?
Of course.
Everything was right.
That's the minimum. That's
Everything
the
was
minimum.
right. You know what I'm saying?
That's the
Everything was
minimum.
right. Everything was. It was crispy. Matter of fact, shout out to Killer Mike. Shout out to Death
No
Spot, shout out to LP. I know y'all
questionable
UK right
whitetail.
now.
You put, you know.
Yeah, I got a couple white. I took a couple.
I
white
know.
cases.
I mean, I know you probably end up having to come back home to the doctor to get a pill or so.
Yeah. I might have had.
Maybe that crab shampoo.
I might have to
Maybe that crab shampoo.
I might have to flush my system. Real
All
quick.
right. I mean, listen. You know, you was putting in work.
Just had to purge real
but
quick.
you learned a lot.
Spreading that passion.
You were saying that you learned a lot touring with these brothers.
Oh, definitely, I learned a lot. I learned just how to conduct myself as an artist and as a professional.
And what is that? Like, what specifically?
Just
conduct.
Just dealing with people.
Right.
Just dealing with people as an artist and being gracious and always being, and accommodating and remember everybody's name when you walk in the room and make sure when you leave that you leave a good presence and a good energy in that room and don't be kicking people out of
you
radio station.
Negro
Can he say that word?
Can I say it?
Can he say it?
I think everyone should say it.
Let's say it at the
Except
same
us.
time.
I can't say it. 'cause-
Do we have any more
and
white
numbers.
people left in the building? Let's get them in here so they can say it.
So you notice a difference in terms of how you move right now.
Of course, yeah.
Right.
I'm just learning how to just work. Like,
Right. And how does it feel to you, man, being in this industry? Like, really in
At
this
first, I ain't like it.
Right.
What
didn't you like about it?
Everything. I didn't like anything about.
Like, you didn't like the people?
I didn't like the people. I thought everybody was phony.
But you're
Everybody's phony.
Everybody's phony.
I know.
for the
I
most
know. I
part.
still know
Right,
that,
right.
but I just know it's just it's like having a job. That's
Right.
what I realized.
Right.
Like I rap so I wouldn't have a job,
Right.
and then I wanted to make
With
it
a
as
job.
a rapper, and this shit is a job.
Right.
Yeah. So like, got to be on time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Got to talk to your boss is nice. You know, it's just
You got
like
to
a
kiss
job.
the babies in the office. You
It's
got to
just like
right.
a job.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
It's the same
Dig
thing.
it.
Now, I'm not surprised that you got a deal,
Yeah.
but I was surprised when I heard that you got a deal, man.
Wow.
Because, I think it's hard out here right now, particularly for, I call it no country for black rappers.
Of course.
You know
No
what I'm
country for black New York rappers.
No country for black New York rappers. And here you are coming out of Brooklyn. Here you are coming out of Crown Heights.
And you don't get no more blacker than me.
No, it don't get
Yeah,
any
don't
blacker
get no
than
more
you.
blacker than
So
me.
So I am curious about the cliche story, man. How did you land this deal?
Pretty much, I made my whole mixtape in my living room, rapping, and then I made a video, I put it out, people liked it, it got attention, I was doing shows.
Talking about Huzza
Huzza.
and the remix.
And the remix. The remix actually wasn't, whatever. But anyway, then, we eventually, A&Rs, I met with every label you could possibly meet with.
How
And-
was the reception when you were meeting all the labels, man?
Oh, hey, you want Chinese? What's up? Like, you know how they do you. And then
'Cause the buzz was-
romance
'cause the
you.
buzz
yeah,
was
yeah,
strong.
Yeah. And I just was like, whatever. Honestly, my main idea was just stay like independent and just do my own thing. But then, I talked to my mother about it. And honestly, my mother made me sign a record deal.
How so? Like, why?
Because my mom said, yo, if you're doing anything in life, you're not doing it to not be the biggest, brightest, most famous, legendary thing ever in that occupation. So whatever's going to give you the platform to be humongously, astronomically big, that's what you do. And I asked her, who should I sign to? She said, whoever give you the most money.
Nice. Nice. Shout out to moms. Though.
Shout out to Mama Esco.
Shout out to all the Earths.
Now that you signed, you feel any restrictions?
No. At first I did. At first when I was writing, I would feel like when I write, I would just feel like, would they get that? Because when I rhyme, it's like a lot of stuff in there. I be talking about Noble Drew Ali, and I say all this weird stuff, and it's like, I'm on a major, like, it's 2 Chainz now. Like, he ain't saying that.
Right.
I like 2 Chainz. I'm just saying he ain't saying that.
Right.
But then I just was like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, fuck it. They don't get it. That's their business.
Yeah, don't change what made you hot, man.
Yeah.
Don't
I'm not
change what made
changing
you hot.
nothing.
I mean, one of the things I really appreciate about you, man, is you can get definitely ratchet. Right?
Yeah.
You can get definitely ratchet, and then you'll throw in some Mao Zedong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You throw in some Mao Maos.
Yeah.
And I know we spoke about this before, man, but where does that knowledge come from, man?
It just come from just this dude and, everybody, like my uncle.
This dude meaning
Ken Montgomery.
Ken
Montgomery.
OG.
His second appearance on. No, get on the mic for a second.
He was on that already.
Right.
But our community is, we trying to learn. We got a lot of information floating around, a lot of discourse. and it's just a part of our
He being modest, son. Like the OGs, you know, I'm just raised under the OGs to be like the OGs. Like that's what it's about. Like, you know, but be better.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Not. There's a lot of shit going on, man. There's a lot of shit going on, particularly with your generation right now.
Yeah.
You know, there's
ridiculous.
There's always been a sense of dysfunction, but like what's happening right now, at least for me, from an OG,
For me too.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
like,
it's ridiculous.
Like what's happening in Chicago and the whole
Ridiculous.
But
What's happening in Brownsville right now?
It's happening in Brownsville. You got the little kids getting shot. You got drive-bys and the whole.
And it's little kids doing the shooting.
It's little kids. Now, but you're closer to that generation, man.
Yeah.
Like, what's the breakdown, man?
For me?
Now, what's the break? What's your observation?
What's my idea about it?
Yeah. Because I know we were speaking about it on Twitter. That's how we initially connected. Where I was like, yo, gangs in New York is whack.
Yeah,
from my experience.
It is.
But you were like, yo, it is, but you don't really understand that perspective.
Yeah, I mean, my whole thing is like, ain't nothing else for them to do.
Right.
Like, when I was younger, I'm 27. You know what I mean? People think I'm young. Like, people think I'm like 20, 21. I'm 27. So, like, I'm proud to be 27, by the way.
Young,
like,
too.
I don't lie about my age. I'm 27. But, like, it was different when I was young. Like, I watched the Cosby Show growing up. I watched a different world. Now, that's pop culture. You know what I mean?
But it's still...
But it was there.
And
like, it gave me the
creative.
idea of saying, I want to go to college.
Right.
Kids now don't have any type of black imagery that's positive. Everything is nothing black that's like on TV right now besides Tyler Perry. So you gonna go to church, you gonna go shoot a nigga. It's just one of the other things.
Or
like
you
that's
put
what
on
I
a
feel.
wig.
Or you put on a wig. You might put on a wig
And
as
some
well.
lotion. Some lotion.
And you might lotion
Get
your
your cross
kneecaps
dress on.
and later, get on your knees. You know whatever how you gonna play
Right.
it. But I'm just saying, like, I just feel like kids now, they don't have the same direction. They don't have the same. I mean, just black kids. I'm saying, like, they don't have nothing. They don't have nothing. Everything that they hear is just financially motivated. Every little girl is in the mirror with a camera talking about she a bad bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, nothing is real. No, they don't understand the concept of reality. They on the internet. It's like, I'm 28, so I ain't have a computer. Like,
Right.
the computer was like, having a computer was like, shit, that shit was weird. where I'm
Being
from.
privileged.
Exactly.
And now everybody has the
Everybody
accessibility.
has it. So like, it's different. Like just they logic and they idea of reality is different. So it's nothing to kill somebody.
Now, eXquire, what's the process of your album?
My album,
How's it coming
come
along?
out October 30th. It's an EP. It's 6 records. It's called
6
Power and Passion.
Okay. Now, what can we expect to hear on it, man?
Me. It's just my story. It's a continuation. It's just the bridge between my mixtape stuff and then EP. And then hopefully I go into album mode and
EP's coming out through the label.
Yeah, it's coming out. It's on
Okay.
Universal. It's gonna be on TV and
And
everybody sees
there's a
black
bomb
face.
in the works for something later.
Yeah.
Are you guys working together?
Supposed to be.
It's something.
Because I would love to see
Maybe.
an eXquire
There's-
just plays
I
collab.
have a few things that I have to finish up, but there's been discussions.
Yeah, we've been chit chatting.
Yeah, we were
And the
chit-chatting.
attorneys in the room. Is that happening?
I don't stand in the way.
Okay. Position of power. The video.
Position of passion.
Passion.
Yeah.
I like that video.
Yeah, and you know what? That wasn't even my idea. That was my man's that's in the video. Them Dread niggas that's in the video, Dread brothers. They was like, yo,
Combat Jack.
they was like, yo, we got this basement. We be having parties in.
Pool
Just come and
table.
do a rhyme in there. I come. We like, all right, we gonna shoot it there. Then they like, yo, we need some bitches in here, son. So I'm like, all right, word. They just start calling all these little freak bro. That's how I didn't have nothing to do with it. I was just there like
definitely
regular.
not safe for work.
Oh no, it ain't
Definitely
safe at
not
all.
safe for work.
Nah.
Now I noticed you referencing 50 Cent.
Yeah.
What's the meaning of that, man?
On this record?
Yeah.
It's just my idol, man.
Right.
It's one of my idols right there.
Why? Tell us why, man.
Cause I might like dudes like 50 J.O. I'm like they did it right. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to walk. I want to walk where they walk. So I always just.
How you feeling about Chief Keef in Chicago?
I love Chief Keef.
Like, but how you feel about that whole Twitter shit, man? Like,
With him and Lupe?
nah, not Lupe. The other shit with Lil JoJo.
Oh, when he was laughing when dude got killed.
Yeah. Like,
Well-
is that kind of what you was talking about earlier with?
Well, that's the thing. You got dudes out of touch with humanity. Like Def is like, he died. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But he's a young dude too.
He's
so
16.
He's
16.
part of that. He's part of that
He's
generation
16,
that
and he's
doesn't-
I always tell people, imagine what his kid's gonna be like. That's what I always say. Like, if he like that, then he got a kid. Like, his kid is gonna be super gangster. Like, them dudes is cold. That's Chicago, son. Chicago got that lineage of just cold-blooded gangsters. That's what they do. Like, it's just getting worse because we progressive. We're in a new era. So now you're gonna have younger dudes watching what the older dudes did, and they're gonna get progressively more gangster.
Sins of the father.
But kids also have access to wilder shit.
Yeah.
I mean, when we was young, when I was a teenager, man, somebody
Y'all was
might
beating
have.
niggas with hammers, man.
Yeah,
All
but
that,
I'm
man.
saying we didn't have no access to guns.
Yes, we did.
Yo, I
niggas
seen a
was
kid. We had
JoJo video.
Always trying to make it like
Listen,
we
This
so bad.
dude in JoJo
No,
video
I'm just
had,
saying.
hold up. This talking about access. This kid in JoJo's video had a gun the size of my leg.
Crazy.
It was, if I'm not mistaken.
Fam, I never had none of that when I was a teenager.
Ain't no pat no more.
Right.
Ain't no
I might,
pat. Now
you might have had a 22. You was killer if you had a 380.
You
All right.
This was like an M67 or something.
That's what I'm saying. I'm talking about cats having 25 caliber joints.
See, but I
25
mean, a bullet,
caliber guns.
man. Well, you get
Like,
shot
it's-
ahead 40 times, you get shot once. You dead, man. That's what I'm saying.
But the artillery and the knowledge itself is
it's
kind of
the scale is
completely
crazy
swayed.
right now.
Yeah. What'd you say, King? You want to go to break? Internet, you tuned into the Combat Jack Show.
Word.
www.pncradio.fm. We got Smoke DZA. We got Mr. Motherfucking eXquire in the building.
We got Kenny Montgomery. We got Jay Slayer.
We got Jay Slayer. We got
Jay
We got a
Slayer
bunch
who?
of Africans.
We got a bunch of
That was
Africans.
Justice Slayer.
We're going to bring you that work. We're going to bring you that work.
Got your boy Aldo here. Yeah.
We're
Let's
going to
go.
bring you that work.
Ben Hameen, that music was so good it just made me want to say nigga.
This shit was soulful as fuck, right?
I'm saying, I just want to say nigga.
Yo, you tuned into the Combat Jack Show, www.pncradio.fm. Sitting here with Smoke DZA, Mr. Motherfucking eXquire. eXquire, man, you lost a lot of weight, man.
Yeah, I'm sexy now.
What are you doing, man?
Just trying to let my physique sell the records that my talent can't.
You trying to be a sex symbol right now? You trying to be a sex symbol, B?
Swinging at it. See what
Yeah,
happens.
how many pounds you lost, man?
I don't even know. I just know I look better.
Yeah, if the clothes are fitting you better, man.
Yeah.
No more titties, man.
Nah, I still got some titties.
Yeah, a little gut though.
Yeah,
I mean, but that's part of the image.
Yeah, I like the gut. I'm gonna keep the gut. I don't
Has your performance increased?
My performance?
Yes.
I've been stage diving and all that now. Before I was too big, niggas didn't want to catch me.
Is that the performance you talking
Brothers
about?
ain't want to catch me.
No, he didn't stage dive.
I'm saying, is that his stage performance is what you're referring to?
Yeah.
Like, what are y'all talking about?
I thought I'm like, they had me lost too. I'm like,
What are those two? What's going on with those two over there?
I don't know. just love shit.
So this is part of the whole. This is the whole mindset right now. You eating better. You exercising.
Progressive. Nah, I'm not even exercising. I'm exercising my mind.
So what'd you cut out your diet, man?
Just starch.
Starch.
Yeah.
Completely.
Yeah. It's
That's not hard to
I
you.
mean,
man?
I be eating rice when I be him, Spanish restaurants.
right.
and all that, But
Pork?
nah, I never ate pork in my
You
life.
never ate
I
pork?
don't eat pork. No.
No.
At all? Nah, my uncles tell me you can't eat pork. I try to eat Swiss roll. They be like, nah, look at this. Shit say 3%. Yeah, anything, jello, anything. You like, it's no way it's pork in here. Like M&M's got pork in it.
Now, you also, I hear you now drug free as well.
Yeah, I don't drink no more. I don't smoke. I
What?
don't pop pills. I don't do Molly. I don't do none of that.
No
weirdo.
mushrooms anymore.
I might do mushrooms. Mushrooms are nice.
It's
creative
organic.
drug. It's
Mushrooms
a nice
is organic.
They come from the ground.
Right,
God
right.
don't make nothing that hurt you.
But weed comes from the ground, right?
Huh?
You don't smoke weed no more.
Nah, but they spray with all these chemicals, cat piss and all that. Good.
Now, I was listening to your.
I did smoke some cat piss one time.
It got weed called cat piss. Yeah.
Was it good?
It was like kitty litter.
Oh, now he's talking about
you were talking about one of your experiences on mushrooms, B.
Yeah. Which one? I had so many.
Tell us one of your memorable, because I used to like mushrooms a lot, man.
Ah, man, I don't know if I want to tell. I got a couple that's really like.
Yeah, just go in. You told us.
Last time I did mushrooms, I was having sex with my man. We had a 4th of July. It was like 4th of July. It might have been. I don't even know. It was
Tell the story.
barbecue in the summer, and after that I went to the house, and I was doing whatever, and I got a big Tupac thing in my wall because I make collages. I made Tupac.
You make collages?
Yeah, I made a Tupac collage and it say like Tupac, and like the letters was melting. I was having sex like the whole time just looking at the letters, and Tupac was just melting. He was just staring at me too.
It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
So what made you go cold turkey, man?
Nah, I just wanted my brain back. I felt like I was having too many other brains. Like you drunk, got another brain. You high, you got another brain. So I was like, you know what? I just want my regular sober brain for a while.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna have my brain right now.
Okay. And you've been drug free for how long?
3 weeks.
3 weeks. Smoke DZA. What's up, Smoke DZA?
I'm chilling, just enjoying the festivities.
Good, man. Now, are you drug free?
No.
Smoke DZA.
Smoke DZA. How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling good. I'm
Good,
feeling
man. I really
actually.
appreciate
Blessed.
it, man. Rugby Thompson, man.
Oh, appreciate you for appreciating a good project and really taking time to listen and all that.
Now tell us what was the impetus for that, man.
Well,
When you start fucking with Harry Fraud?
I started fucking with Fraud. I want to say maybe November of last year.
Mm-hmm.
I was just coming off tour.
La
And I
Musica.
had just La Musica, that Harry Fraud. I was just coming off the Smokers Club tour with Big Crit, Currency, and Method Man.
Yeah.
And
Did it go down? There was a lot of smokage.
I mean, it go down anytime.
Why you always asking people to snitch, man?
I'm not asking people to snitch. I'm asking people.
It's the Smokers Club tour. It's
Yeah, pun
Currency.
intended.
Texturize. I want
listen.
texturization, B.
So I had a project last year that had just came out called Rolling Stone, and I wasn't like in a rush to put out a new project. And then when Fraudy called me, it was just like we knocked out like 2 records, and them shits just sound like perfect. So we was just like, yo, let's just do like 12 more. So that's how that came about. It wasn't really nothing crazy. to
And that
it,
record
just
came out the blue.
out the blue.
Out the blue.
Random text message back and forth, and we ended up in the studio.
Now you recently won an award from High Times.
Yeah.
Tell us
2012 Doobie Awards.
Okay.
Best album of the year.
Okay.
Against some stiff competition too.
Yeah, like who's some of your
Snoop,
competition?
Wiz, I think
Stiff.
Well, Wiz is kind
both of them, they had their own albums. Then they
Right.
had their album together on there. Then I think who else is on there? Cypress Hill on one of these niggas. might have been on there. But
So do
I
they just
won.
reach
It was
out to
cool.
you? Do they just reach out to you? and say,
Can Cypress
Hot
Hill
Times?
even Cypress Hill is getting straight Dr. Weed. They getting straight
Be Real is the homie though. Be Real.
They
is the
getting
homie. He
straight
smoked the
minister.
joint.
Like to me, it's like you can't even count them anymore. The grain of shit that they get, the strain of shit they get.
Yeah, they from the West Coast too, so they smoking at a West Coast pot.
So
It's a little
did they reach out to you and say
Hot
you,
Times, yeah, they
Yeah.
reached out to me and was like, "Yo, we want to present you this award at South by Southwest. You mind coming through and picking it up?" And I'm
And
like,
what was the award look like, man?
It's a bomb.
It's a
they
bomb.
gave me like
It's a
one
gold,
of,
like a
it's a bomb.
Platinum bong.
It's like I forgot the name of the company, but it's
Right.
like one of because I don't smoke bongs. I smoke papers and blunts. That's just what I do.
no
But,
pipes.
Nah, I feel like a crackhead.
Right.
But I
Don't
got
wait
the
till you
bomb.
get older. Wait till you get older.
I mean, to each his own.
I can't fuck with that paper no more, man.
I don't know. I fuck with the Raw paper. Shout out to Raw because
Okay.
they look out. So shout out to them, and they got good papers.
You're not a crackhead smoking a
organic.
pipe as long as you don't go into the corner.
Nah, I
to
be
light
feeling
your
like
shit.
nigga feel
Like
like
if you go into the corner to light your shit, then you got to look at yourself and be like, yo,
But what if the wind blowing? You gotta go in the
you
corner.
got to just be hard body
You be
with
feeling
it.
like G Money in front of the fishbowl. Nigga can't be feeling that way. But it's a cool little bong that say Hot Times on
Nice.
it in the year and all that. And,
Nice.
sitting up in my man's.
Nice. Now understand that the evolution in your name came from your fascination with the movie Friday.
Right. Yeah.
Walk us through that, man.
Well, as a child. I
Did
used
you
to
know you were
watch
going to
that.
be a professional smoker as a
Nah,
child?
it fucked me up because I wasn't even smoking when I gave myself that name, and my niggas used to clown me like, Smokey, what?
So you watching Friday?
Right, watching Friday and just inspired by that character, not really off the goofy.
That was Chris-
Owen,
that was
not-
Chris
That was
Tucker's-
Chris Tucker,
right.
not off the Owen Big Worm,
Right.
not that side of the character, but I just thought it was funny.
Right.
And
It's an amazing movie.
it was definitely amazing, still
Yeah.
an amazing movie.
Yeah.
And that moniker just stayed with me, the whole Smoke Dog type of shit.
You were
And then-
attracted to smoke.
Right. And
Right.
then when I went to high
And you
school.
weren't smoking?
I wasn't smoking weed. I
At
was
all?
playing ball.
Right.
I mean, I was still hoop dreaming, so I was rapping, like battling niggas and shit. That was like my thing back then. But then when I went to high school, the whole dog turned into DZA from the whole for shizzle my nizzle shit. And then I just came up with a little cool little acronym for
There's
it.
some little
And I
woo
just-
in there, some woo-isms.
I mean, the woo-ism came from the way it was spelt. Because I always thought like Jizza and RZA name was spelt so dope, like just 3 letters that you just can't fuck up. And if they put like an I and 2 Z's, it look like pizza. So I'm just like, I'm gonna fuck
Smoke
with this
DZA.
DZA. I'm gonna fuck with this DZA.
Right.
And this is like cool.
Yeah. Dallas Penn.
Catch Smoke DZA on Rugby Thompson if you don't have that yet.
Yeah.
Rugby Thompson.
Best Buy, iTunes, FYE.
There you go.
Internets, another Combat Jack show. The new Combat Jack show.
The pause free.
Pause free.
N-word free.
No N-words at all.
No N-words at all. We're going to give you that work. It's the Combat Jack Show. Dream them dreams and man up and live them dreams. Because a life without dreams is black and white. And the universe flows in Technicolor and surround sound with the Jungle Brothers, bitches. And we out.
Honestly, we gotta talk about getting some more good white. All right, I thought Matt was a good white. I mean, Matt's a great writer. I love his wit. You know, I looked at Matt. I said, Matt's gonna be a good white.
He's got a little soul to him.
He's got too much soul to him. Matt's not a good enough white.
Is his credit not good?
Well, I mean, yeah, my credit is horrible.
He loves
I think
bodega foods too much.
I think I relinquished my white privilege, though. I feel like associating with too many black people. I feel like my white privilege has now been rescinded.
This other piece, I know that this was the first week of the pauseless, N-wordless era of the Combat Jack Show. How's everybody feel about that?
Whatever, man. I mean,
that shit sucks.
I'm not a proponent of the usage of the N-word anyway. I don't know, at a certain point
you don't use that word?
And at a certain point it just hit me like I just sounded crazy. And I went back and listened to old demos from me and my brother used to rap when we were kids. And I was maybe 14 and you know, we made all the demos in the house and it was niggas kid only niggas and niggas and niggas and I just every time I heard myself say it, I cringed.
Now you guys came on to talk about the tour. What do you think about being on the Combat Jack Show?
Oh, for me, it's a pleasurable experience every time I leave satisfied. It's my second time, you know. I leave exhausted and satisfied, man.
Man, he's slimmer right now.
Yeah, Combat satisfies eXquire. Yeah. Good job, Combat.
From when I first met him and being impressed with his creativity and his artistry to where he is right now, he's a signed artist and then he's going into this next level. So I'm definitely impressed. I mean, one of my favorite Brooklyn rappers right now.
Yeah, it was a pleasure being here, you know. Me and Jack already had conversations before this, but this is my first time on radio.
That's not a Jesus piece.
Oh, yes, Bob Marley.
I mean, that'll get stuff.
You know, and,
I love these guys, man. Like, I don't like a lot of new artists, man, but I definitely fuck with these guys. Rugby Thompson, it's a great album. And then, eXquire.
Appreciate it.